We're here with Coach David Mirra after today's close game against Casey. What was your assessment of the game, especially given how close it was in the end?
Yeah, really close game. Disappointing in the end that we couldn't quite get over the line. There were many fluctuations throughout the game, periods where we were on top and playing some really good footy with the game on our terms, and then we'd have periods where we'd let Casey back into the game, and so there were many fluctuations throughout, which was a little bit disappointing given that we'd put ourselves into such a good position to get a stranglehold on the match, and then you let the opposition back into the game. And then the last quarter we had plenty of chances to put on some ascendancy on the scoreboard, and I think we kicked 2 goals 5 in the last quarter and couldn't quite get the job done. But overall, look, pretty pleasing to come out here to Casey and to put on a pretty big score on the board. Mind you, we've got a lot of work to still do on our defensive side of the game because we let too many goals in today.
What did you like about the way the group competed? Any standouts?
Yeah, so one of the main positives was our contest, something that we looked on throughout the week pretty heavily after coming out of the loss to Geelong, and around getting numbers to the ball and having a higher work rate to then be able to play our game. And so for the majority of the contest, really pleasing with our numbers around contested possession and clearance contested possession, which was really good. That allowed us to then get some ball on the outside and play the game that we wanted to play. But as I said, the fluctuations in the game, and there were periods where we fell significantly behind in that area. But overall, that was a pleasing factor for the game. Our ability to get the ball into our tools. We've got a lot of tools, dangerous tools, so to get it in 1v1 against them and give them an opportunity. I thought today we did that probably the best we've done it for the year. So really pleasing to be able to do that.
What's the major focus heading into next week after such a close game?
Look, we'll just continue to review the game. The focus for us next week, we'll play St Kilda in a practice game. So again, it's probably a bit more around getting some players some exposure. They might play some different roles. There'll be a different lineup next week against the Saints. So it's more so around just refining the way that we want to play the game, but also getting some quality minutes and conditioning into our players.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Appreciate it. Thank you.